Okay, as you can see, 5 minutes later, the dough is ready to cook. Okay, and how I got to this result was by gradual adding in water. Never put it full. I've made that mistake in the past and ended up with mush. Either it was too hard or ended up like soup. Yeah. Anyway, you make a little dough ball like this. And the good thing about adding oil to your hands is you don't need to put flour on the chopping board. And why? Because it doesn't stick. And you just do this. Normally I do the two hands, but because of the camera, I have to use the one hand. Now make it as round as possible, though sometimes, yeah, even I kind of mess up on that, but it's okay. It still tastes good, promise. And you will see the roundness of the chappati. Can you see? You got that shape. And there we go. And it's ready to cook. Now, the most important thing is make sure the setting is on medium, or just a little bit over medium because you're heating up the pan. This little pan here. And once you've done that, and you feel the heat, you can reduce it, and you start cooking. Okay, now for that one, we need the little tongs. Yeah. So I'm going to grab my little, tongs or one of these little things. Okay, if you don't have tongs. I'm going to leave it to cook. Most important thing, it has to bubble so it cooks on one side. Otherwise, it's not going to look very nice. So we leave it to cook for a few minutes. Okay. I reduce the heat because I don't want to burn my bread. I just have to make sure it's distributed to the heat because that's the most important thing. Okay. Just making sure it's at the heating thing. You give it a few minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Can you see it's starting to bubble a little bit? And you'll see it's starting to cook. That's the most important thing. And yeah, this is the most exciting bit. Well, especially it's your first time. You wait in anticipation to see how's this thing going to turn out. But it's fine. Okay, this is the tricky part. Now, I'm used to this, so I'm going to use my hands, but you can use tongs. And there you can see. Can you see the lovely brown dots? Which makes it a very tasty, tasty treat. So there you go. And there's your first chapati, which you can serve with curries, or you can have with yogurt, or with butter, whatever you like. So anyway, bon appetit. Enjoy. And I'll speak you to on the next recipe, which will be coconut rotis, which is the same as the chapati ingredients. The only difference is you add the coconut to it. So I'll speak to you then. Bye for now.